I don't know if I'm gonna post this video, but if I post it, you're lucky. It's fucking hard.
You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul. You was talking shit in the beginning.
Hi fam, welcome back to my channel. So today guys, I want to talk about this Netflix movie, the Jeffry Dahmer story. I asked you guys on Instagram if you'd like to. I actually asked you guys how many people have seen this movie, and quite a number said they've seen this movie. So that's what I want to talk about today, because I feel like there's so many lessons to be learned from this movie. And guys, I'm so sorry if you hear the noise from the water just behind me. Bear with me, I'm so sorry about that. So guys, I want to talk about lessons that we can learn from this movie, because I feel like there's so many things that were highlighted in this movie, and I feel like I need to talk about this. Okay, so that's what we're going to talk about today. So if you like to hear it, if you like to know what you can be able to learn from this movie, then keep watching.
So sorry guys, I just realized when I was editing the video that I had lost some footage. So the first point is, not everything that shines is gold, guys. Not everything that you see that shines is gold, because the devil comes as an angel of light. Everything that you've always wanted, that's what the angel comes as. You may think that something is good, but at the back of everything, something may not be what it seems to be. Some things might be too good to be true, and that's what happened with the deaf guy. Okay, let me not call him the deaf guy, that guy that was called Tony Hughes, I think. That's what happened with him, because when he met Jeff, he felt like he had met what he really wanted, because he didn't want to just have casual sex with people. So he just wanted something true, something valuable, a relationship. That's what he was telling his friends. So when he met Jeff, he felt like he had met that in him, because Jeff was giving him so much attention. So guys, when I saw this, it really gave me like a deja vu kind of feeling, because like I would have sworn like long time ago this would have been me. Like I would have been him. You know, when you get, and most of us are like that, when we get something that we've never got or we've always wished for, you know, when you get it, you feel like, now this is it, this is what I've really been waiting for, and this is what I've really been wanting. So you put your trust so much in it, like you put high hopes, while it's something that is not even what you think it is.
Jeffrey Dahmer came through his way. He felt like, because he was showing him so much love and attention, he felt like, oh my god, this is the guy, I've met the right guy. And I know sometimes we usually feel that way, but guys, we need to have discernment. We need to ask God for discernment outside here, because sometimes the devil comes like an angel of light. The devil can't come like, you know, he has to come like something that you've wished for, something that you've always wanted, so that when you meet this person, you feel like, oh my god, this is the person that I've been looking for all my life. And that sometimes cannot be a good thing. It cannot be a good sign, because you see, as what happened, he followed Jeff because he felt like he had found something good and amazing love. And that's what really attracted him to Jeff. The way Jeff treated him, that's what attracted him to Jeff. And you see what he was able to get, what he got. So guys, please make sure you always just do like a, you know, try to look for something, or try to just find out about this person maybe that you've met before, like following them to, you know, following them to where they've asked you to follow them. Sometimes I feel like we usually do things hastily without thinking, and when you get just a weird vibe, you know, when something bad is about to happen, you can get a weird vibe, guys. So when you just get something is wrong somewhere, just a gut instinct, guys, just call it quits, or just give it a pause and think about it. Because I feel if he had just followed his gut instinct, he had this gut instinct, I'm sorry guys, I cannot speak. If he had followed his gut feeling, he would have at least maybe found out about Jeff, and he would have found out that he was an offender. So he would have at least maybe have saved himself. So guys, I feel like not everything that shines is gold. So make sure you always have that at the back of your mind. Okay, so guys, my second point is, do not trust anyone. Okay guys, never trust anyone, whether it's your friends, whether it's strangers in the club, especially in the club. Do not trust anyone. Actually, me nowadays, when I go out, like today, you see, I've come out. Maybe if it's a club and maybe I'm taking a drink, just try and, make sure you're watchful of your drink. Sometimes, now this brings me to these ladies, especially ladies, when you go out, please just have a drink or two. I feel like don't drink that you're so drunk that you start vomiting, you don't know what you're talking about, you're shouting. That is not ladylike. Okay, that is not a good sign, that is not a good look, guys. And I feel like, as ladies, I think I should do a video about lady etiquette, I'm a lady manners, because I feel we need to know these things. If you want to get drunk, buy alcohol, drink in your house. When you get drunk, just fall asleep and sleep. But when you go outside, when you go to the club, guys, just take a drink or two and call it a night. Don't be shouting. Don't be. That also, by the way, creates attention. It makes you attract dangerous people, or people who don't, I don't know how to put it. Okay, people who feel that they can take advantage of you. Yes, people who feel that they can take advantage of you in the clubs. Guys, please take one drink or two and go. If you cannot, make sure you have friends, true friends that will make sure they have your back. But I still don't believe that people will have your back 100%. So guys, please make sure you don't get drunk in the clubs. And if you have to get drunk, please don't follow anyone that you don't know. Another thing, don't take any drink that is not made in front of you. Guys, I've seen this happen a lot of times, especially to good people. I've seen people poison people in clubs. I've seen friends poison their friends in clubs through drinks and food. Please, guys, just make sure you don't drink any drink that is not made in front of you. Nowadays, I make sure I don't drink anything that is not made in front of me. At least I try. I don't drink alcohol, but I feel like if you're to make something, please just make it in front of me. Another thing, when you're drinking, let's say you're taking a drink, just take a napkin and cover it. When you cover it completely, and then you take a straw like this, you just put a hole inside the napkin, then you hold your napkin like this, so you can be drinking. So even if you're like this, and maybe you're talking to people, you're holding your drink, you're holding your drink, so no one can slip anything inside. Never ever let your guard down, especially at clubs. And guys, I don't usually understand why you're coming to the club with your friends and then you just leave with a stranger. Why would you leave with a stranger? Because that's what happened to a lot of people in that Jeffrey Dahmer movie. They were just following Jeffrey everywhere. Jeffrey tells them, let's go to my house. They just go. I don't want to judge anyone, but I feel like it's not a good look. Don't follow a stranger from the club, especially if you're a lady. Why follow someone? If someone wants to see you another time, they can take your number and they'll call you and see you when you're not in that, club state or drunk state. I don't feel like someone should take advantage of you and see because you're drunk. Once they kukubeba ufala, they tell you they tell you to follow them, and then you go with them. You leave your friends there. That is not a good look. If we've come together, let's live together. Personally, I feel that's what should happen. You should not leave your friends at the club and just follow some stranger, because that's how you put yourself in trouble, like the way we saw in the Jeffrey Dahmer movie. Be your friend's keeper. If you have to live with someone, make sure that your friends know where you're going, okay? So guys, I've combined number 3. I've seen my number 3 was lady etiquette. So I've combined the two. Lady etiquette is just don't drink outside, don't shout, don't get too drunk and start shouting. You create dangerous situations for yourself. You're prone to danger. People look at you funny. People can even take videos of you and post online, and the following morning you'll be very embarrassed. So don't do that. And also, do not make out with strangers. I don't feel that is a good look for you. Why are you making out with strangers? Personally, I feel like I can't meet you today and start making out with you in the club. That's crazy. So just make sure you don't do that. Okay, guys, it's not a good look. It's not a good look. So that's number 2 and number 3. So number 4 is childhood trauma. This is what I really wanted to talk about in this video. Childhood trauma. Guys, I know so many of us I know so many of us were brought up, differently, and I feel like most people who were brought up in a way that maybe their parents were not there, they were there but they neglected them emotionally. Emotionally, they weren't available, or they abandoned them while they were still kids.
Or they were there but paid them no attention at all. This is how people grow up to become people pleasers because their parents were absent when they were young, so they don't know how to say no. And if we bring up our children, by the way we bring up our children matters a lot, because this is how people get daddy issues, mommy issues. These are real issues that people deal with. And so you get that people get anxious attachment style. Like Jeff had an anxious attachment style, and by this is like when someone says no to you, you feel like you start getting anxious, you start getting angry, like why are they telling me no? So this is how Jeff became, and because his parents were absent, it like created a bad childhood. So he grew up without love because no one was there to show him love. That's why when that guy came to his house and he said he doesn't want to stay, he wants to leave, he had to knock him out without knowing, because he was like, he got crazy. Like, why was this happening? Why was it not going his way or the way he wanted it to be? In as much as it was Jeff's fault for everything that he did, his childhood played a huge role in the way he grew up, or in the way or how he became to be, because his parents were not there for him or show him the love that he needed to be shown.
No matter how much you're in love, try and find out what the person that you want to enter into a relationship or the person that you want to follow is about before you find yourself in trouble. Okay, let me go to my last point because I feel like this noise is becoming too unbearable. My last point is self-love. Guys, baby girl, love yourself. Love yourself so much that when you meet someone, you don't need $100, because I feel like this is what happened to the kid, the 14-year-old kid, because even he told Jeff, like, aren't you the guy that was trying to do something with my brother? But Jeff then asked him, why are you here then? Why did you follow me? And the kid was like, I need this money. I need this $100 that you promised me. So guys, what I can tell you is love yourself, become independent as much as possible, guys. I know it's so like, for me it's cringe to be able to, like, a stranger to be able to tell you that follow me home because I'm going to give you this and this. A person you've just met in the club, follow me home because I'm going to give you 10K. Follow me home because I'm going to give you 2,000. It's not a good look, guys. So try and be independent so that when you go to the club, you know that I'm going to the club to have fun. I'm going to pay for myself. And in case even you find someone that wants to pay for you, you are able to, like, say no thank you, I can take care of this. Or you can go to the club and just take care of your own bills and go back home. You are independent. You don't need anyone's money. If someone wants to buy you a drink, you can take a drink or two and say, I'm fine, I'm gonna go home. You don't have to follow anyone, because I feel like when you're not independent, your situation clouds your judgment, because you're like, I need this money, I need to do this and this, let me just follow this person at home because I need this money. And then you get that you find yourself in a lot of trouble or dangerous situations. So guys, make sure you love yourself, be independent as much as possible, because the people that you least expect it are the ones that are monsters. Like I said, the devil won't send you someone in form of a monster. They will send you someone in form of someone that you've always wanted, and you might never know these people. So just try and protect yourself. Protection, it's better I don't know how this saying goes, but I think it's better to be safe than sorry. Yes, I think that's how it goes. So guys, always make sure you love yourself, because if you love yourself, you will not find yourself in such bad situations like the way that 14-year-old kid was able to find himself, because he wanted to help his family. He felt like he needed the $100 so much. He knew that Jeff wasn't a good person, but he decided to follow him because of the money. So make sure, guys, be independent, love yourself, work on your self-image, work on your self-esteem, work on yourself as a whole, so that you can become a better person for other people. As for me, I probably feel like I love myself too much nowadays. such that for you to just get my attention or for you to be in my circle or in my surrounding, you have to have really worked for it. I just can't follow you. You are a stranger, alafu unanikujia like hey lady, how are you? Ati tuende na wewe where bitch, where? I can't follow you anywhere. So try and make sure you just love yourself as much as possible. Nowadays you can't get very comfortable with me, like any weird energy, any weird vibe, and you're out. So guys, I feel like I should end this video here. Guys, I don't know if I'm gonna post this video, but if I post it, you're lucky, because I feel like there's so too much noise around me, and I've tried my best. But if I get to post it, guys, make sure you watch it, because you will be able to learn a lot from this. Okay, otherwise that's it for today, guys. If you like this video, please, nimejaribu, like I've tried so much to do this video for you guys. Just give it a thumbs up if you like it, and comment, let me know what other things maybe you have learned from that Jeffry Dahmer story. And also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and when you subscribe, please make sure you hit the bell icon so that you can be notified every time I post a new video. Okay, bye loves.
I don't wanna hype you, but you a lucky nigga if my mean ass like you. You ain't never have a bitch understand you. Most of them wanna use you when they ran.